football may reign supreme in this state, but on this day, the Cards and the Cats on the gridiron for the vaunted Governor's Cup, and the attention of every blade of bluegrass will be right here. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cardinals will put total weather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the ball first. Louisville squeaked out a close one the last time these two met.
And the Cardinals made big plays when they really needed to. It's hard to execute sometimes with emotions and rivalry games, but they took care of business, Paul.
And that's the key, David. They came in and they...
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. To the ground. He's got it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. To the air on second down. The quick out. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So the Louisville Cardinals offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They booted away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll go back to work on offense. Going right to work up top. Got the quick pass.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Now on the option. Quick toss. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. He'll try it again. Fights off the defender. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Up-tempo for the offense. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down. Oh, and what a move. What a juke. And he makes it past the marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The run from the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Punts it out of the air. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Cardinals want to crank the tempo.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone.
There he goes. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Flips it out on the screen. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Second down coming up.
Quick completion to the right. Breaks into the open. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Muscling ahead on third and short. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. Quarterback running on the draw. Short gain on the play before he slides. Working well behind the sticks on second down. These two first met in 1912, and both have a rich history of stars. John Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
That's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep, and the uniforms are solid, right? Like bright red, blue on the other side, just a nice color clash.
Yeah, visually and optically, you're right. This is a very good-looking rivalry game, but it's also good on the field. There's a lot of talent assembled here today.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for second down.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. He's got 98 yards rushing in this game, and he's almost certain to reach the 1,500-yard mark for the season. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. They'll give it to the back. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with fourth and short. They're about 2 yards away. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Now they're going to throw it. Working that left side now. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Slams ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll do it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It is good! And that will extend their lead even further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to turn the corner on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chain. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in a nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. You need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up.
Turning it on! Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Cardinals want to move quickly.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
The Cardinals have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Snap in the shotgun. Here's the pressure. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. He's in open space downfield. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and pass. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man downfield. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got a wide open receiver. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, read option to the right. Gets it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats have this offense rolling. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Cardinals in the hurry up. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They try to pop a run on the draw. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Pulls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and take it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Quick completion on the out route. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this fight between Louisville and Kentucky plays out.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little space. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run, a pickup of 6. He'll do it himself. Across the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He'll pull it on the read, and he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. 3rd and goal for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'll try the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job of looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
Off the play fake on first down. Working the middle. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. There he goes! Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Big fullback's got it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day.
Returner goes out of bounds.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Runs through a tackle. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. The throw. Makes the grab. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The run to the left. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Lost one deep down the right side. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Hold.
And just when they thought they had a chance to pull even, the flag wipes it out, and they'll have to go back to work. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Immediately fires to the middle.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. That's caught. It's Pope. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Pope. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He'll go to the sneak.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Kane. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and still on his feet. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the RPO, complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Quarterback on the keeper. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. The give on the option. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Louisville! Great job on the back on the option.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pope. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. And they get him down. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Here's the handoff. Find some fresh air. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 6, with the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! And the punishment has been extended. The Ville taking command as the Cardinals stretch the lead.
Yeah, the Cardinals doing everything right. They're doing everything they need to do. They are looking down their noses at Kentucky right now, saying, we run this state.
And it looks like Louisville just has the most composure between the two teams in this game, right? They're not making as many mental errors, and that's starting to show up on the scoreboard.
And they did tack on that extra point, but no problem. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Pope. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. He's got the back in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Wants to throw it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Witherspoon. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Kentucky going quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Kentucky! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. He's looking to throw. He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Maybe it was just in the cards as Louisville takes home this rivalry game, and they will bring the Governor's Cup home to the Ville. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.